Hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Phantom, back at you with another video today. And today, we're going to be talking about Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 DLC characters. I haven't talked about Dragon Ball FighterZ in a very long time on the channel just because, plain and simple, I haven't really been playing it. A lot of my attention has been towards Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. But with Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 and with Ultra Instinct Goku coming out either later on this month or in the early part of next month around Goku Day, it's time we talk about the other two DLC characters in Season 3 for Dragon Ball FighterZ. So for this video, I want this to be kind of like a lottery pick, right? You know, a little wild card. I really want to see if I can predict, or if we can predict, who the next two DLC characters will be for Dragon Ball FighterZ Season 3 based off of a pattern that I've noticed with Arc System Works choosing characters for this game. I'm going to try and analyze it, and I really want to see if we can hit the nail on the head for at least one of these characters. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We already have Kefla and Ultra Instinct Goku, two very popular characters and two very strong characters in the series who a lot of people love and a lot of people have been waiting for a very long time to play as. So what I want to do is I want to take that same mentality, popular characters, hype characters, good looking characters. I want to try and see if we can really pinpoint these next two characters to match Kefla and Ultra Instinct Goku. Because think about it, they can't just release those two characters and then release freaking Master Roshi and Raditz next to them. That's never going to happen. Stop thinking it. You're hurting yourself, guys.
Stop it. Get some help.
We're gonna take it step by step by each series of Dragon Ball, because it could be either one. It could be a GT character and it could be a super character. It could be a movie character and it can be an OG Dragon Ball character. We don't know. So when it comes to Dragon Ball Z in general, I feel like a lot of the main heavy hitting characters and popular characters are already in the game. Tien, Yamcha, Piccolo, Goku, the android, Cell, Kid Buu, Majin Buu, Ultimate Gohan, Fujita, all that kind of stuff. Those characters are already in the game. Unless I'm missing somebody, comment it down below. So instead of Dragon Ball Z, I will be skipping and going straight to the Dragon Ball Z movie characters. And the three characters I feel like who are popular enough to objectively see in this DLC or in some DLC in the future, right, will be Android 13, Tapion, and this was a tough one, Metal Cooler. Now keep in mind, when I'm making these lists and naming these characters, I'm going off of what I read on Reddit, on what I read in my comment section, on what I see on Twitter, all that kind of stuff, on who are the objectively more popular characters in these series. So Android 13 is one of the characters I see brought up a lot. We already have Android 17, 16, 18, 21, so why not throw in another Android character? Throw in Android 13. Tapion, another very popular character from the Dragon Ball Z movies. I see a lot of people asking about this character. Tapion could be another sword character. He could play extremely differently from Trunks, or he could play very similar to Trunks but just his own version of the same moves. And then Metal Cooler. I couldn't really decide during this between Metal Cooler and Bojack, but apparently a lot of you guys don't like Bojack, so I just picked Metal Cooler as the only character. A lot of people like Cooler. He's already in the game, so I guess Metal Cooler would be cool too. Alright, so now let's move on to Dragon Ball GT. Now this one was a little bit tougher. I feel like a lot of people, myself included, don't really care for Dragon Ball GT that much besides a few characters in the series. But there are some popular characters that a lot of people talk about in GT who would be cool in fighters. So let's go ahead and talk about it. The three characters, actually scratch that, I went ahead and make a little change. Instead of three, I'm very biased, I'm gonna put four. The characters are gonna be Oob or Majub, either one, most likely Majub. My biased character who I would love to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ for no real reason, Pan. I think Pan would be extremely fun to play in this game. I'm not gonna lie. After playing Videl, I think Pan would be extremely fun to play. That's just my personal biased opinion. I said what I said, and I mean it. Okay, the next character is gonna be Super 17. A lot of people like Super 17. And then the final character, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Personally, I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be really cool to see in this game. Since we didn't get Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be hype as hell. He would be such a cool character. The only replacements I could really see, we could replace Oob with Omega Shenron, so we could actually do that, and then we'll have Omega Shenron, Pan, Super 17, and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Those are the popular characters from GT who I could see coming into FighterZ at some point in time. Personally, I think Pan would be very fun to play. But I think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be an awesome character now that I really think about it. So next up, we're gonna go ahead and jump to Dragon Ball Super. Now it's more of a probability that we'll see one of these characters, or both of these characters, in this DLC pack alongside Ultra Instinct Goku and Kefla, who are all of course Dragon Ball Super characters, but we really don't know yet. Remember, we're going off popularity for this list. For all we can know, they could throw in Moro from the Dragon Ball Super manga, who hasn't really made an anime appearance yet, but he's a very popular character and he's shown to be a very strong fighter in the manga. Would Moro be a cool Dragon Ball FighterZ? Hell yeah, I would love to play that guy, but you know, that's just speculation. Moro might not make it in, but he just might. Who knows? The three characters that I'm gonna put for Dragon Ball Super, the most popular characters realistically, would be, hear me out guys, hear me out with this one. You guys might not like her, but a lot of people, especially in Japan, loves Ribrianne, okay? Ribrianne's surprisingly very popular, and after a long time of hating her, I kind of like her too. So I wouldn't mind seeing Ribrianne in Dragon Ball FighterZ, not at all. She'd be a very funny troll character, kind of like Majin Buu or Captain Ginyu, and that could be very fun to play as. The next character will be Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Fujita. This is another very popular character, and keep in mind that Ultra Instinct Goku is coming to the game as well. So it would make sense that we would put in Vegeta's strongest form alongside Ultra Instinct Goku, Goku's strongest form alongside that. So Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta will be another objectively realistic character to see in this season pass. He's also extremely popular. The final character could possibly be, and I know I've been saying this for a long time, it could be Topo. Topo was pretty much the last somewhat popular character that I could realistically see in this DLC pack, in his God of Destruction form of course, or maybe in his Pride Trooper form. Topo, he's kind of the least likely amongst the two or the three, but he still has a chance to be in this DLC pack. So it's Ribrianne, Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and Topo as the Dragon Ball Super DLC pack characters. Now that we finally got those characters out of the way, I finally want to give mention to my own personal bias wish list. These are the characters who I would love to see in Dragon Ball FighterZ at any point in time in this DLC pack, or in a Season 4 update at some point in time. Pikkon, Pan, Android 13, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Bojack, and Topo. These are cool characters that I would love to see. Oh, and Tapion, I'm sorry. Tapion, I forgot about Tapion. These are cool characters who I think would fit into Dragon Ball FighterZ wonderfully, and I would love to see in the game at some point in time. And with that being said, we finally concluded this video. What I want you guys to do is just take this with a grain of salt, but if we can sit here and predict any of these characters I mentioned in this video, if I sat here and predicted it, if we sat here and predicted it, then I want you guys to come back to this video or come back to the channel at some point in time during the next character reveal trailers. If it's any of these characters, if it's Tapion, if it's Ribrianne, if it's Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, if it's Topo, if it's Android 13, if it's Pan, please be Pan, I love Pan, then make sure you come back to this video and give a shout out, or give a shout out somewhere. I want you guys to comment down below your thoughts on this video. Was my list decent? Did you like my list? If not, tell me why. Also, give me your own personal list down below of characters who you realistically think, don't say Master Roshi, please don't say don't say Raditz. Stop saying these characters, they're not going to be in the game. No one cares. You guys don't like Bojack, so why the hell we pay for Raditz? Realistic characters in this season pass for Dragon Ball FighterZ. Comment that stuff down below. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video and you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that red button down there, and click for notifications for all future videos in the future. Also, if you guys are interested in more fighting game related content or more content around anything besides anime, then check out my second channel, Black Talon, in the description down below for daily uploads on that channel as well. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble about Dragon Ball FighterZ characters for a good 20 minutes, and have a great day, guys. See you in the next video.